Good morning. Welcome back to the Pastor's Study. As we move through January, we are still in Exodus. Chapter 7 was this past Sunday. You'll be able to catch that sermon a little later in the week if you'd like. We are moving into chapter 8 next week. It's a long chapter, some 30-odd verses, but it does move us through some of the plagues. We started with the snake, the blood. Now we're moving through some of the other plagues that hit Egypt as part of this God interacting with the Egyptians and making changes to take Israel out. There are parallels for us to consider in the allegory, either as Egyptians or as Israelites. And that's a tough thing, but stick with it. We'll find what God is saying to us in this time. We had some prayer requests on Sunday. Just want to keep you thinking about John is at home and recovering from the pacemaker being implanted and other issues there. Helen is home as well. She had the flu. She was in the hospital for a while. Is back at her house now. Tim will be having reconstructive surgery on his tongue in February. So if you would keep him and his family in prayers, this is going to be a more extensive reconstruction, and it's going to involve some difficulties that they'll need to get through. Also, keep our missionaries in your prayers. Joanne, Binu, and Pat in their respective places around the world. Keep them in your prayers as they work on our behalf for the kingdom in the places where they are ministering. Continue to keep the girls of Chibok, those released by Boko Haram just this past week, in your prayers also, as they go through de-radicalization and dealing with the traumas that happened to them while they were captives and making their way home. As you think about this week, here in Philly, there's been a lot of excitement because the Eagles won yesterday. In all this, remember that this is not the primary focus of life. It's exciting. It's good news, it's fun, but at the end of the day, it's a game. And we still have real issues to address in our community. Maybe this can be a tool that we can use to work on issues of sexism and racism and all the other isms that we need to deal with as the church in our community today. Friends, as you move through this week, I encourage you to be prayerful and watchful, lifting to God the things that are troubling you, and sharing comfort with those that are within your reach. Be a blessing as we move through the week. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.